What's happening, Reds? Welcome to the Red Mancunian video today, a review of yesterday's game with Southampton, where I'm just going to go over your comments from my matchday vlog from yesterday. I finally settled down and actually took a moment just to reflect on how everything went down yesterday. I think it's always good just to take a day, especially after the emotions of yesterday's game and how it all went down, to just take a step back and actually look at it after everything has settled down and see how, and have a look back at the highlights actually on how the game unfolded in other people's eyes. So we asked you guys to leave your comments on the vlog yesterday just to see what you thought. I'm just going to go through them comments now and how you guys actually thought the game went yesterday. I know your main talking points, how you thought the game changed, what swung it in our favour yesterday. So just going to crack into these now, just going to go through it. So Tim Stockton on Twitter basically saying turning point yesterday was when Darlow came on for Sanchez. I mean, myself, I actually mentioned that in my fan cam that was a turning point, because that pushed Pereira, like Tim says, it pushed Pereira into the number 10 role, and then instantly Darlow from the wing pushing forward, setting up Pereira running down the middle. I said yesterday Pereira deserved credit for having the balls to actually take that shot on when there was options either side. Pereira still had the confidence. I put that down to Wally installing that into all the plays, even when he wasn't playing well, because he wasn't playing brilliantly yesterday, no one was. But he still had the confidence, and he took a risk and he took the shot on. My God, what a goal that was. That set the whole second half up perfectly. The early equaliser for me then, that, like Tim said then, like I said, that turning point there, it was like an instant turning point, because just before that goal, Darlow did whip in a great cross for Marcus Rashford, which was close on the far post with the header as well. So 100% agree with Tim on that one, that turning point was Sanchez going off, who was poor again yesterday. We'll get on to him. There's a few comments about him as well from yesterday. So Manuel on Twitter says, good to see United actually going for it, even though we wasn't actually playing great. I mean, these games always happened under Ferguson, and we've not seen it for a while. Usually over the last few years we'd have seen that game peter away into a draw. But the mentality, I keep saying that word mentality, the United mentality, it's been like the main word I've used in all my videos, put in there by Ollie and the team, Mike Phelan and even Carrick, all used to the Ferguson football United way, and it's coming across. We didn't play great yesterday, but we had the belief to actually keep going and we would get a chance, and we took the chances yesterday. So definitely agree with Manuel on that one. The mentality is spot on at the moment. Caspar on Twitter says, credit to Lukaku for the finishes. Yet I also agree. I've given Lukaku endless amounts of stick for his attitude and his work rate, especially this season, especially early on in the season as well. It has got a little bit better under Ollie at the start, around December and January, a couple of half-decent performances. Under Mourinho, it was a write-off at the start of the season. He looked overweight. He was lethargic, his touch was horrendous, and don't get me wrong, his touch is still pretty poor for a United centre-forward, but if you're not going to play well as a centre-forward, the main thing to do is to back yourself with goals when it counts, and the last two games Lukaku has done that. He has bagged us wins with 4 goals in 2 games. You cannot fault a goal teller like that over the last couple of games. Whether or not he can continue it, can he push forward and do it in a big game, especially next Sunday against Arsenal away? That's when I'm going to be judging Lukaku. But like Caspar says there, it is good to see Lukaku taking the chances. That's what he needs to do. When we're down, we're missing players, we need people to step up. Lukaku has done it, to his credit, in the last couple of games, and I completely agree. He does deserve a bit of praise for that, Lukaku, because he has come under a lot of stick over this season. Granted, as well, the stick has been worth it, to be honest, because he hasn't performed well. But the last couple of games, you can only comment on what you see, and stats don't lie. That's 4 in 2, definitely right. Going on, Rogue Demon on Twitter says, Jose, if we was playing under Jose, that would have been a 2-2 draw or even a loss. Yeah, 100% agree with that one as well. That we wouldn't have had. That goes back to the mentality again that Ollie's installed into the players. I had a friend who came to the game yesterday who was sat somewhere else in the stadium, and his last game he came to was one earlier in the season under Mourinho, and he just says even if the game wasn't great today, the whole atmosphere around Old Trafford is completely different. The vibe is uplifted. He said the noise, it's noisier, you can see it in the play, the excitement level. We still had 19 shots yesterday even though we didn't play well. That in itself says everything has changed. Again, stats don't lie. 64% possession, 19 shots on goal, missed penalty. Yeah, a couple of dubious decisions here and there, but like I said, I tweeted out earlier in the morning, it's great to wake up with pundits saying that United were lucky, people reporting Southampton deserved more and this and that. It just means that United are back, and we're back and annoying people, which is more importantly, it is United way, United against the world. We're getting back to that, it's getting there now, and I'm absolutely buzzing. But yeah, Rogue Demon, I do agree, under Mourinho, that probably would have been a draw, even a defeat. I just can't see us or him making the same sort of changes that Ollie actually made in that game to turn it. Who'd have thought bringing a defender on for a striker would have swung that game in our favour? That's exactly what happened. So, moving on to a few comments from YouTube, from the vlog from yesterday. Let's see, Brotherhood Gaming says Sanchez injury gives Pereira a chance. I can see that definitely, because Pereira pushing into the 10 role suited him better than a deep lying midfielder for me. He has got technique on the ball. We've seen it. I've seen it watching him in the under-21s and the under-23 Brazil team when he's broke through, and he has had some outstanding performances, but his best work is in the final third of the pitch. And yesterday, and like I said earlier on in this video, the balls that the lad showed to actually take that shot on when he had options there just shows you the level of confidence running through this squad at the moment. When the chips are down, you still take the risk. The United way is to take the risk. Will he get as many opportunities when a few other players come back? We got Lingard and Martial to come back into that front three. Pereira has definitely staked a claim though with that style of finishing. I don't think he played well yesterday. I think he struggled a little bit, but the signs are there. He actually showed that he still has something in him to actually take that on. I can't emphasise that enough. To still have the balls to hit that shot is huge. And the confidence level is obviously there. And yeah, Pereira is there as an option for us. His contract runs out this summer. Will he still be at United next season? I think he could be one that actually goes. But you never know. We'll see. I don't know what his contract terms are. I think they're a bit different to the other players, but I'd like to see him play. I mean, he's worked hard and stuck at it at United and waiting for his chance, but is he good enough? Parts yesterday, yes. Parts yesterday, no. Only the rest of the season we'll see. Not many games left now, so chances are going to be limited. Moving on, David Grace. We will take third. Yeah, 100%. The results that went down yesterday, the draw early on with Arsenal and Tottenham played right into our hands. It gives us a chance to win our game, leapfrog Arsenal, and get right in behind Spurs now, only 3 points behind them. Who'd have thought that after the Liverpool game back in December? It's 12 league games, 10 wins and 2 draws for Ole. That is frightening form. That equates to about 32 points out of 36. That is frightening. I keep saying it, that's championship winning form. That. Imagine where we would have been in the league right now and what our stats would have been if Ollie was here from the start of the season. Oh, it would be, yeah, we'd be challenging. I do think we'd be challenging. As crazy as it sounds, and obviously he's only been here for so long, but just look at the stats, they don't lie. That's 12 league games. That's a third of the football season, and he's got dropped 4 points. Say no more. I think so. Stats don't lie. Moving on, Scott Saul. Turning point, Sanchez going off for Darlow again. Yeah, that one keeps coming up, and the topic of Sanchez was on the edge of everybody's lips yesterday. It is like, what is Sanchez? Where is he playing? What is he doing? Nothing comes off for him. Tenacious, yes, he gets stuck in, he works hard, but we bought a guy there who's on, he's on Brewster's every single week, and I can't remember the guy having a shot. When was the last time he had a shot on goal? He played a good game against Arsenal, but past that, what has he actually done? I don't know where he's playing, what his role is, whether he's connecting with the rest of the squad. He seems to be a bit of a loner figure with that sort of, when it comes to that, and just doesn't seem to be on the same wavelength as the rest of the team at the moment. And we've needed him to step up with our injuries these last few weeks, and for me, he hasn't. He's just not quite done it, whereas Lukaku, last couple of games, like we've said, has actually come up with the goods in terms of goals. Not quite performance, like I said, but goals, definitely. But Sanchez should be there with him. Sanchez was brought in from Arsenal as a 30-goal season man, and we've seen nothing. It's been over a year now, so no excuse for not providing the goods. He's an established Premier League player at the peak of his career, and he's flopped at United. There's no other way to describe it. Moving on again, last comment here that I've picked up on Nicky Collins. United did well to get the 3 points considering how well Southampton played, and I picked up on this yesterday also. Southampton, they were excellent yesterday. For the position they are in the league, they played really well, and in all honesty, if I have to be straight down the middle, I'd probably say they deserved a point out of the game yesterday. But these games come around and you have to dig deep, and yesterday we dig deep because we were down at 1-0. We got it back, then they came back again, and previous years we could have collapsed under that. Just the disappointment of being in front and then going back level again. 15 minutes to go in the game as well, but we kept going, we came back, and that's all there. That is all there. I'm not going to say the word again, you know what I mean. And what he's installed into these players is that attitude of never say die. And we didn't say die yesterday. We battled through, we scrapped for everything. Understrength squad again, and we came through it. 2 massive wins in a week after such big performances against the big guns. We have to back it up by beating these smaller teams, and this week we've done it. It was a 0-0 against Liverpool, not much going on in that game, but then Palace, and then Southampton, another 6 goals. Not many people are picking up on the goals scored counter, but we're about 4th in the league now, I think, in terms of goals actually scored on 58. I mean, when was the last time you guys can remember United scoring over 70 Premier League goals in a season? I tell you when, it was when the maestro was in charge, Ferguson, because we just not hit our straps. The first time we brought anyone back in who was United related in terms of the management system at United or anything to do with United's history, and look what we're doing now. We're thinking we can score 2 or 3 every single game. And that is the main point, really, because yesterday, overall, we were pretty poor. It wasn't a good performance, but you always had it. You had a thought, you're thinking now, we can still get this. We can still create a chance, and that's the difference. The poor games, we're still creating chances because the players are thinking the United way. It is as simple as that. The little change that bringing Ole Solskjaer in has made a massive difference, and he is nailed on for this job. I'm 100% certain he's already got it. He's dropped the hints this week, and I can't see any other manager doing what Ole has done now, apart from Ince. Yeah, whatever Ince said. I still can't get over that comment from him, but yeah, like I said in a previous tweet also today, the bitterness in the air that United are doing well is fantastic. It means we're back. We're going back to the top and competing for the highest honours, especially domestically. Bit of work in the summer again, and you never know, Europe as well. But yeah, all in all, I'm buzzing, guys. I'm actually really happy with everything around the club at the moment, barring the contract situations. That's another video, totally that. I'm going to stay on the high from United's games today and finish the video up there, guys. So thanks again, guys, for watching the video. Give it a like, comment below if you agree with the points from everyone else and what I think of the game today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel It's building, we're absolutely buzzing. It's only a week old and we're hitting so many subscribers, comments, likes already. My social media has gone off the scale with all the support from you guys. I appreciate it massively. I will see you. Oh, actually, before I do go, I'm actually on with Redbeard Red later tonight. It'll probably be out, or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure when he's posting the video out. Just reviewing the PSG game in the week. So yeah, don't forget. I'll drop his details and YouTube information in the description below, so you can guys catch up on that and see what I think about the PSG game and how we're going forward this week. I will also be doing a review of that game myself later on this week. So thanks for watching, guys. Give the video a like, don't forget to subscribe, share the video. I will see you later.